诗篇第24篇第1节。
Psalms 24 verse 1.
这是很简单的一节经文，他这样说：地和其中所充满的，世界和住在其间的，都属耶和华。
Psalms 24 verse 1. The earth is the Lord's, and everything in it, the world, and all who live in it.
那今天我们要借着这一节经文来谈活出敬虔的生活。
Through this Bible verse, we want to share how to live out a reverence life.
在英国伦敦国家银行的大门墙上刻了一节的经文。
A Bible verse was crafted on the wall of the Bank of England.
这节经文就是地和其中所充满的，世界和住在其间的，都属耶和华。
The Bible verse is, the earth is the Lord's, and everything in it, the world, and all who live in it.
那这家银行是英国第一间银行。
This bank was the first in England.
它在1694年就成立了。
It was established in 1694.
为什么他们把这一节经文刻在银行的大门墙上呢？
Why they put this verse on the wall of the bank?
那这是有几方面要提醒英国人。
Because there are few aspects to remind the people.
那么第一，要应当长存感恩的心。
Firstly, to be grateful.
第二，当感谢是万物的上帝。
Secondly, give thanks to the God that provides everything.
那么第三呢，你当管理好上帝所赐给你的万物。
And thirdly, manage properly the things that was given by God.
那么我们就借着这一节经文来提醒我们，怎样过一个敬虔的生活。
So let us use this verse to remind ourselves on how to live a reverence life.
那么什么叫做敬虔呢？
What is reverence?
那敬虔是包括一个人的信仰和他的品格。
Reverence comprises of one's faith and character.
那信仰是有坚强的信心，品格是什么？谦卑的信靠。
Belief is being strong in faith, and character is to trust with humility.
那么你简单来说是敬虔，就是活出上帝所喜悦的生活。
So in simple, it means reverence is to live out a life that is pleasing to God.
那么什么是上帝所喜悦的生活呢？
Then what is a life that is pleasing to God?
第一，你当尊重上帝。
Firstly, honor God.
上帝借着诗人的口来宣告说：世界和其中所充满的都是我的。
God, through the psalmist, proclaimed that the earth is the Lord's, and everything in it, the world, and all who live in it.
这个宣告启示我们，上帝是创造天地的主宰。
This declaration revealed to us that God is the creator of heaven and earth.
他是这个世界的主人。
He is the master of the earth.
我们居住在他的世界里，是否我们懂得尊重这一位主人呢？
We live in a world that belongs to Him, but do we know how to honor the master?
若是你到一位朋友的家做客，
If you were to visit a friend's house,
你要尊重他，就是主人家。
then you will have to respect him as the master of the house.
你不能反客为主，把自己当作主人啊！
You cannot make yourself like the master of the house
安排这个指挥这个做这个做那个。
and ask them to do this and do that.
我到印尼讲道的时候，
When I was preaching in Indonesia,
那偶尔我会住在一位知识的家。
sometimes I will stay in a steward's house.
这位知识的家很大了。
This steward's house quite big,
至少有6、7间房间啊。
where it has about 6 to 7 rooms.
但是他的孩子都移民啊，都住在外国了。
But all of his children is in overseas.
所以他的家通常是来接待讲员呐。
So his house was usually used
那
to accommodate preachers.
在他的家，我就是人客啊。
In his house, I am the guest.
我都会尊重他的安排。
So I will respect his arrangement.
他安排我住这间房间，我就走进去。
If he arranged me to sleep in this room, I will walk into that room.
他安排在那里吃饭，我就跟他去。
Wherever he arranged to eat, I will just follow him.
他安排几点早上要去教堂，我就跟他去。
Whatever time he arranged to go to church, I will just follow him.
我知道我自己的身份就是人客，
I am very clear that I am the guest,
他的身份是主人家，
and he is the master.
所以我必须尊重他的安排。
So I must respect all of his arrangement.
当然，若是他询问我，要吃什么呢？我会给他一些意见啦。
Of course, when he asks me what I want to eat, I will give some opinion.
不过最后还是会尊重他的决定。
But at last, I will still respect his final decision.
这个世界是属于上帝的，
This world belongs to God.
他是这个世界的主。
He is the Lord of the earth.
我们居住在他所创造的世界里，是否也应该尊重他呢？
We are living in the world that was created by him. So, shouldn't we honor him?
尊重上帝就是把上帝当作是主人，
To honor God means to treat God as the master.
他是主，我们是客。
He is the master. We are the guests.
你看，在上帝的创造中啊，
In God's creation,
他特别安排了一个秩序。
he has his order.
那这个秩序是说，神、人、物。
The order is God, man, creature.
那上帝把世上的万物交给人来管理，
God hand over all the things on earth to mankind for them to manage.
那人是在万物之上管理万物，
Man is above things, and he manage all the things.
人却在上帝之下，
Yet men are under God.
所以我们当顺服上帝。
So men have to listen to God and obey him.
若是大家按这个秩序来生活，
If everyone lives according to this order,
那世界便是太平盛世了。
then the world will be in peace.
那上帝也为家庭婚姻安排一个秩序，
God also set an order for marriage.
一男一女，一夫一妻。
A man and a woman, a husband and a wife.
可是因为人不懂得尊重上帝，
But pitifully, because men do not honor God
要按自己的意思来生活，
and wanted to live according to their own will,
结果这个秩序一乱，世界也跟着乱了。
at the end, the order turns chaos and the world becomes chaotic too.
在今天，传统的价值观、道德观、家庭观也丧失了。
In today's world, there is no more traditional values, ethics, and family values.
以前我们对家庭的观念很清楚的，
In the early days, we are very clear of what is marriage life.
家庭就是爸爸妈妈、孩子，
Family is father, mother, and children.
这就是家。
This is family.
但是今天有一些家，两男两女跟孩子，
But today, some family are made out of 2 men or 2 women with children.
爸爸是男的还是女呢？
Father is man or woman.
妈妈是男还是女呢？
Mother is man or woman.
分不清楚了。
All mixed up.
连这个基本的价值观都已经颠覆了。
Such a basic value has also turned upside down.
你说这个世界还有什么前途呢？
So what hope do you think the world will still have?
那这个是公所啦，你去巴布亚公所的这个标志，
This is a sign of the public toilet.
你一看到这个标志啊，男女的标志，你就知道你应该进那里了，是吗？
Once you saw this, straight away you will know where is the gents and where is the ladies.
你不会乱进的咯，你是男的，你不会跑去女的咯。
You will not go into the wrong one.
但是你看到这个标志哦，你看这个标志，
But when you see this sign,
你告诉我这是男是女的？
can you tell me this is man or woman?
那一半好像是男的哦，
Half of it is man,
另一半好像是女的咯。
half of it is woman.
我们福建话说刚高波啊，波刚波波。
In Hokkien we call male and female.
那这个记号是什么记号？你知道吗？
What is this?
这个就是男女共所的记号。
This is a unisex toilet.
按一下，男女共所的记号，你看。
This is unisex toilet.
当你一走进去的时候，你会看到，女生也在里面的咯，
Once you go in, you might see either lady or man inside,
或者男生在里面
or
哦。
maybe a man inside.
但是你不要紧张哦，
But do not get frightened.
你不是进错哦，
You are not wrong.
因为这就是男女共所。
Because this is a unisex toilet.
我不懂槟城有没有这个，有吗？有没有
I'm
看到
not sure whether Penang do we
我
have
想
them.
我们马来西亚应该是还
I
不
think
可能有啦，因为我们是回教的，不可能有这样的东西出
we
现
don't
的
have
啦。
this toilet in Malaysia.
如果你是男的，
If you are a man
哇，你看到旁边是女的咯，
and you saw a woman standing next to you,
哎，你还能够尿尿吗？
can you still
哎
pee?
呦，你可能尿到一半就烧起来啊！你知道，在这个公所啊，哎，女生是讲小便的，女孩子讲小便。
Do you know in such public toilet, how do the woman pees?
女孩子是站住，你看站住小便啊！
They're standing.
哎，开玩笑，你看价值观都变了，
You see, values change.
所以秩序也乱了。
So orders will automatically turn upside down.
你说这个世界还会不乱吗？
So the world will follow and turn upside down too.
上帝的创造男女有别，
God created man and woman differently.
我们必须按照这个秩序来生活的。
We have to live according to the order.
然而人却不愿意受这个约束啊！
Yet people do not like to be
我们
constrained.
要自由。
What they want is freedom.
若是你要跟着秩序走啊，哎，你是受约束的咯。
If you were to follow the order, there will be restrictions.
现代的人就是要自由，
People nowadays want freedom.
所以他不要守规矩，不要受约束。
So they do not want to follow the laws and do not want to be constrained.
结果太自由，失去了控制。
At the end, too much of freedom causes one to lose control,
这个自由也变成野蛮、野蛮。
and freedom turns into violence.
自由跟野蛮啊是分不开的。
Freedom and violence are unseparated.
你看有一些人不喜欢排队的咯，
You see, some people do not like to line up.
他总是要抢位，
They always like to jump queue.
人家讲他，他会反驳的咯。
When others pinpoint them, they will still argue.
你说这是不是叫做野蛮呐、
Don't you think this is violent?
人偏离了上帝所定的秩序，世界也跟着大混乱了。
When man deviated from the order of God's creation, then the world will follow and turn chaotic.
在美国这个911的事件当中，
During the 911 incident,
美国人的信心受到打击，
the faith of the Americans suffered a blow.
因为他们一路来啊，都认为啊，在自己的国家里面不可能发生这些大灾难的。
Because all the while they assumed that in their own country they will be safe and not faced with such great misery.
想不到这个人为的大灾难竟然发生在美国本土里面。
Out of their expectation, this man-made disaster happened in America.
在当时，很多美国人的心灵受到打击。
At that moment, the heart of many Americans was overwhelmed.
当国家面对到大灾难的时候，
When the country was facing with disaster,
那已故戈贝里博士被邀请在国家所发起的纪念礼拜当中来讲道。
the late Billy Graham was invited to preach the sermon during the memorial service held by the country.
他就呼吁美国人，
At that time, he called on the people of America
当悔改归回上帝，才能重新领受上帝的祝福。
ought to repent and turn back to God in order to regain His blessings.
那悔改哦，就是恢复上帝创造的秩序，尊他为主，并且顺服他。
Repent means restore the order of God's creation, honor Him as the master, and at the same time obey Him.
这就是活出敬虔的生活。
This is to live out a reverence life.
第二，管家的身份，
Secondly, being a steward.
世界和其中所充满的都是我的。
Everything in it, the world, belongs to me.
创造主是世界的主人，
God, the Creator, He is the master of the world.
他把这个世界交给人来管理。
He led mankind to manage the world.
你看，当上帝创造世界之后，他就交托给人类一个任务，
After God has created the world, He entrusted a mission to mankind.
要治理这地，也要管理海里的鱼、空中的鸟和地上各样的行动的活物。
Fill the earth and govern it. Reign over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and all the animals that scurry along the ground.
这是上帝给予人类管理世上万物的责任。
This is the mission entrusted to mankind by God.
管理的任务带出管家的身份。
The duty to manage brings out the identity of a steward.
我们是世界的管家。
We are the steward of the world.
在台湾有一间神学院，
a theology seminary in Taiwan,
他们有一个口号，
they has a slogan.
这个口号这样说：对上帝有信，对人间有爱，对土地有情。
The slogan says, "Trust in God, loves the world, have passion towards the earth."
这是管家的信仰和任务。
This is the faith and mission of stewards.
在旧的社会，大富人家就是有钱人啊，他们都有管家的。
In the olden days, each and every rich man's house has a steward.
管家的工作就是替他们管理生意啦。
The job of the steward is to help their master to manage their business.
那有一些管家是管理家庭的事情啦。
Some steward is responsible to manage the
那
household
管
costs.
家就分配工作给工人，
The steward will segregate the duties to the other
还有
workers
发薪水给他们。
and pay the workers' salaries.
管家是向主人来负责。
The steward is only responsible towards their master.
那用现代的文字哈，管家就是经理人或是管理人的意思。
Using modern words, a steward is equal to a manager or an administrator.
当你的事业或是你的生意做大的时候，
When your career or business expands,
你不能够一个人管理到完，
you will not be able to handle it by yourself.
你需要聘请一些的员工。
Therefore, you need to hire workers.
这些员工当中有一些是经理，
Among these workers, some of them are managers.
他的工作是协助你管理公司，
Their duty is to assist you to manage the company.
他就是你的管家。
He is your steward.
管家不是老板，
The steward is not the boss.
他只不过是替老板来工作。
He is just working for the boss.
他所管理的生意也不是他的，是老板的。
The business that he is managing does not belong to him,
Right.
but to the boss.
所以他们只有管理权，没有拥有权。
So they only has management rights, but not ownership rights.
上帝是世界的拥有者，
God is the owner of the world.
我们不过是替他管理而已。
We are just assisting him in managing the world.
所以我们只有使用权或是管理权，没有拥有权。
Therefore, we only have managing rights and not ownership rights.
那其实在这个世界上啊，有什么东西是真正属于我们的？
Actually, in this world, what are the things that really belongs to us?
可能你就说，哎，孩子是属于我的，我生了，我生的。
Maybe you say the children belongs to me.
当然，孩子是属于你的啦，
Of course, it belongs to
因
you
为孩子的出生字，父亲的名字是你的大名啦，
because on the birth cert inside the father's column is your name,
这证明这个孩子是你的啦。
and this proves that you are the father.
但是圣经怎样说呢？
But what did the Bible say?
圣经说，儿女是耶和华所赐的产业啊，
Bible says children are a gift from the Lord.
孩子是一份从上帝而来的产业。
Children are a gift and reward from God.
既然上帝把这份产业赐给我们，
Since God gave us this gift and reward,
他是要我们去管理啊，去管教。
He wants us to manage them and to discipline them.
圣经告诉我们，
The Bible tells us that
教养孩子使他走当行的路，就是到老也不偏离。
direct your children onto the right path, and when they are older, they will not leave it.
管理孩子就是教导他明白真理，
Disciplining a child is to teach them to understand the truth,
塑造他们的品格，
build up their character,
并且训练他们独立，
and train them to be independent
懂得去处理自己的生活。
and know how to manage their own living.
管理孩子是有一个期限的，
There is a time limit in disciplining your child.
时间一到，你就要放手，让他们独立的生活。
Once the time is up, you ought to let go and let them live independently.
我们不可能永远捉住孩子，控制着他们，
It is impossible for us to grasp hold on the child forever,
使他们离不开我们哦。
controlling them and make them not able to leave us.
在西方的国家哈，
In the Western countries,
孩子一上大学，
once a child enters into high school,
就是准备让他们离开家庭，到外面住了。
they will be prepared to leave the family and stay outside.
那因为时间到了，他们应该过一个独立的生活。
Because once the time is up, they should live an independent life.
西方人懂得放手，让孩子过自己的生活。
The Westerners knows how to let go and let their children live their own life.
但是我们亚洲人啊，常常我们舍不得放手啊。
But the Asian people, usually they are unwilling to let go.
对孩子，我们只有管教权，没有拥有权。
Towards the child, we only have the right to teach and nurture them, but do not have the right of belonging.
上帝宣告说，世界和其中所充满的都是我的。
The Lord declared that everything in it, the world, belongs to me.
他在启示我们一个真理。
He is telling us the truth.
对这个世界的万有，我们只有使用权，并没有什么拥有权。
Towards the things on this earth, we only have the right to use them and not having the right to own them.
我很喜欢一句话哈，
I like a saying.
这句话是说，土地已经换了多少位的主人，然而土地仍然存在。
The saying goes like this: The land has changed many of its owner, yet the land still remains.
土地是不会不见的，
The land will never disappear.
但是拥有的人，所谓的地主啊，不停的在换。
But the people that use the land keep on changing.
我们在这片土地上，
On this land,
只不过是个过客。
we are just a guest.
不久我们就过去，叫做过客，过去。
Later, we will pass away.
我们不能永远拥有它。
We will not own them forever.
那有一次有一个人去问律师有关于这个土地99年因为我们有很多是99年的事情啊。
Once a person asked a lawyer, what is leasehold land all about?
比如说在巴扬巴路那一带了很多土地都是99年租用期而已。
Example, in our Bayang Baru area, many lands are leasehold.
那我在阿罗斯塔的老家，我们是建在马来人的土地上。
My house in Alosta was built on a Bumiputra land.
那这个土地的租用期30年而已啊。
The land rental is only 30 years.
在这30年当中，我们每个月要交地税给这个地主。
In these 30 years, every month we have to pay quitland to the landowner.
那30年过后，我们又跟他重新签约啦。
After 30 years, we will sign again a new
再租
agreement
用60年呢。
to rent the land for another 60 years.
那这个人就问律师
So this person asked the lawyer,
过了99年，这间屋子是不是还是属于我的？
after 99 years, does it mean this property still belongs to me?
那律师就跟他解释啦，什么叫做99年的意思
So
啦。
the lawyer explained the meaning of 99 years
然后就问他
and later asked him,
你要几代的人住在这间屋子啊？
you want how many generations to stay in
你
this
看
house?
以前的人一间屋子住了好几代的人来了，
In the past, many generations will stay in the same
一
house.
代传一代的住下去。
The house will be passed from one generation to one generation.
那现代的人呢，可能只是你这一代住而已，
For the current generation, maybe there will be only you, the current.
你的下一代也不懂搬去哪里了。
Your next generation will, no one knows where they will go.
我在阿罗斯塔的老家，
My house in Alosta
现在也没有人住了，
now is left empty.
只是我的父亲那一代住而已。
Only my father's generation stayed
我
there.
们这一代就分散在不同的地方。
We of this generation has scattered to different places.
这个律师后来跟他讲一句话，
Later, the lawyer said,
那律师这样讲
the lawyer said,
他说世上没有一样东西是属于你的。
nothing on this earth belongs to you.
记得我们只有使用权，没有拥有权。
Remember, we only have the right to use it, but we do not have the right to own it.
那其实生命是有期限的，
Actually, life has a limit.
意思就是说，生命有一天会结束的。
Means that life will come to an end one day.
所以我们活着的时候，
So when we are still alive,
就要用心的去管理上帝所交托给我们的东西。
we ought to manage the things that God entrusted to us diligently.
我们只有使用权跟享有权，却没有拥有权。
We only have the right to use and enjoy it, but we do not have the right of ownership.
有一天我们要向上帝负责的了，
One day we have to be answerable to God.
我们要交账的了。
We have to submit our report card.
我们是否交出一张漂亮的成绩单呢？
Are we able to present a nice report card?
世界和其中所充满的都是我的。
Everything in it, the world, belongs to me.
上帝是主人，我们是管家。
God is the master, we are his steward.
我们当活出管家的身份，
We ought to live out the life of a steward.
做好自己的工作。
Do our work properly.
那么我们便活出什么敬虔的生活？
By that, we will be able to live out a reverence life.
那第三，心存感恩。
Thirdly, be thankful.
世界和其中所充满的都是我的。
Everything in it, the world, belongs to me.
今天我们所领受的一切都是上帝的恩典。
Today, the things that we have is all by the grace of God.
所以我们应当学习过一个什么感恩的生活。
Therefore, we ought to live a grateful life.
那我在这间教会40年的牧会中，
In my 40 years of ministering in this church,
我接触好多的老会员，
I met with many old members.
一大批啊，已经蒙主恩召回天家了咯。
Most of them has gone back to be with the Lord.
然而这些老人家留给我最深的印象，
Yet these seniors gave me a very deep impression.
就是他们懂得感恩奉献的道理。
That is, they know how to offer their thanksgiving.
他们不是很有钱，
They are not very rich,
却舍得奉献，
yet they are willing to give their offering
因为他们明白感恩的道理。
because they understand the meaning of thanksgiving.
有一句话，他们常常讲的，
They always say it.
他们常常这样说：若不是上帝，我就没有今天。
They always say, if not because of God, I will not have today.
他们知道自己所拥有的都是这位创造天地的上帝所赐给他们的。
They know very well that whatever they receive, it comes from God, the Creator.
那俄罗斯有位文学的大师叫做托尔斯泰，
A great writer from Russia, Tolstoy.
他是一个很出名的小说家。
He is a very famous author.
他有一篇短篇的小说，提到在礼拜堂发现一个奇闻呐。
He has a novel which says about a fantastic happening in the church.
这间教堂啊，有一座钟楼，钟楼。
This church has a clock tower.
那这个钟楼的钟很奇妙、奇怪的，
The bell inside the clock tower
不
is
管
very
怎
strange.
样的敲啊，它都不响的。
No matter how hard you knock the bell, it will not sound.
这间教会是属于中上阶层人士的教会，
This church belongs to the upper middle class people.
会有每个礼拜来到教会都打扮到很漂亮的咯。
Every Sunday, the people that attended the church are smartly dressed.
哇，还穿上各种金器、银器的首饰咯。
And they wear gold jewelries.
结果就造成一个心态了，
At the end, it created a mentality that
就来教会为着要炫耀我自己哦。
coming to church is to show off.
那时他们最喜欢听到一句话，就是称赞的话。哇，是呀。
At that time, what they like to hear is words of praises.
那作者就是这样说，难怪钟楼的钟敲不响啊。
So the writer said, no wonder the bell could not sound.
但有一天，有一个妇女来聚会，
One day, a woman came to attend worship.
她的服装跟这些高贵的会友啊格格不入，
Her dressing is totally incompatible with the other worshippers.
你一看就知道穷人家了。
Once you see her, you will know that she is from the poor family.
这个妇女很虔诚的跪着祷告，
This woman kneeled down and prayed earnestly,
并且献上她小小的奉献。
and also offered up her little offering.
想不到她的虔诚，她的谦卑，竟然感动了这一个钟啊！
Unexpectedly, her reverence and humility touched the bell.
那一天，钟楼的钟啊，竟然响了。
On that day, the bell in the clock tower sounded.
那作者就借着这个故事要告诉我们，
Through this story, the writer is telling us that
因着这一位妇女的虔诚和谦卑，上帝受到了感动。
God was touched by the reverence and humility of this woman.
不是外表的亮丽、奉献的数目让上帝感动，
It's not the outer appearance, the figure of the offering that touches God.
上帝是因着他的感恩、谦卑和虔诚的内心受到了感动。
God was touched by her thankful, humble, and reverent heart.
其实这个故事是作者根据圣经果腹奉献2个小钱的故事所编写的。
This story actually was written based on the Bible story about the widow's offering.
当我们在以色列的时候，
When we are in Israel,
我们在以色列的博物院也可以看到这种小钱啊。当年他们这个果腹奉献的2个小钱啊，就是这样的这个小钱。
inside the museum, we can find these copper coins.
这个果腹实在很穷，
This widow was really poor,
穷的只能够奉献2个小钱。
poor until she could only offer up 2 copper coins.
那我问你，为什么2个不是1个呢？既然你穷1个就可以了吗？为什么要2个呢？
Then I ask you, why is it 2 and not 1? Since she's so
为什么
poor,
两个不是一个？
why 2 and not 1?
哎，有它的根据的咯。
There is a recording.
那因为根据当时圣殿的规定啊，
Because according to the rules of the temple at that time,
一个小钱呢、太小了，太少了，
1 copper coin is 2 little.
不可以奉献这么少的。
2 little offering is prohibited.
所以至少要2个小钱，你才可以奉献了。
So the minimum offering must be 2 little coins.
这个寡妇太穷了，
This widow is too
所以
poor.
她的奉献这2个小钱，就是表示说最少了。
So the amount she offered is the lowest.
然后主耶稣称赞这个妇女哦，
Yet Jesus praised this widow,
说她的奉献比众人的奉献更多。
saying that whatever she offered is more than the others.
为什么2个小钱竟然比别人的奉献更多呢？
Why these 2 little coins yet is more than all the others?
那耶稣说，他已经很穷，却把他自己全部的生活费都献上了。
Jesus says she out of poverty put in all she had to live on.
寡妇这个行动就表现出她对上帝的信任，
The action of the widow shows her faith
她
towards God.
相信这位上帝会看顾她。
She trusts that God will look after her.
她奉献的行动显出对上帝的信心，也显出自己的敬虔。
Her offering shows her faith towards God and shows her reverence heart towards God.
上帝看重的是感恩和谦卑的心。
What is important to God is the thankful and reverence heart.
我们不但自己要明白感恩的道理，
Not we ourselves should understand the truth about
我们也
thanksgiving.
应该教导孩子们懂得感恩。
We should also teach our children to be thankful.
今天很多的孩子不会感恩的咯。
Today, many children do not know how to be thankful.
你知道为什么吗？
Do you know why?
一方面父母没有教导，
On one hand, their parents do not teach them.
另一方面呢，父母给他们太多了，
On the other hand, parents have been giving them too much
让他们觉得这是理所当然的咯。
and makes them to think that they things for granted.
有时我们会听到一句脱悔吐血的话，脱悔哇！
Sometimes we might heard something very sadful.
你看到那些少年人，他们这样说对父母讲：“你们养我是应该的，不然就不会生我。”
The children will say to their parents, "You all should take care of me since you give birth to me.
你生我，你就有责任养我啦。
Since you give birth to me, then you have the responsibility to raise me."
跟你多讨几块钱就呱呱叫。如果是这样，早不如你不必生我了。哇，讨悔啊！好，当然养育孩子是父母的责任。
Of course, raising a child is the responsibility of parents.
然而，在养育孩子的过程当中，让我们也教导他们明白什么人生的道理。
But during the process, let us teach them the truth of life.
中国有一个电视节目叫做《少年说》，
In China, there is a television program called Teenager Said,
就是少年人跟他的父母一起上节目接受访谈。
where teenagers together with their parents will be interviewed.
那有一个女孩子，就是这个女孩子在台上，她问她的父母啊，
On the stage, a teenage girl asks her parents.
她问她父母说：“你们有没有在乎我？
She asks her parents, "Do you all care for me?
你们只知道开店赚钱，心中还有我吗？
You only knows how to earn money. Do you have me in your heart?
钱重要还是我重要？”
Money is important or I am important.
在这个孩子的眼中啊，父母只知道赚钱，完全不关心他。
To this child, her parents only knows how to earn money and totally did not care for her.
你看他的父母在台下很心酸啊，流下眼泪啊。
The parents sitting down the stage cried after hearing it.
他的父母知道他们自己的问题啊，
These parents know their own problem.
他们没有读过什么书的，
They have low education.
他们从乡下到城市来打拼啊，
They came from the village to the city to earn a living.
辛辛苦苦才开了一间店，
And after several hard work, only managed to start up a
每
small
天
business.
从早上做到晚上。
They're working from day to night.
他们希望能够多赚一点钱，让孩子过一个更好的生活。
Hoping to earn more money so that their child will live a better life.
父母的心就是这样。
This is a parent's heart.
但是没有想到孩子却这样看他们。
But they never thought that their children see it the other way.
到底谁的错？你说，
Actually, who is at
孩
fault?
子的错还是父母的错呢？
The child or the parent?
孩子没有感恩的心啦，
The child do not have a grateful heart.
所以看不见父母那种辛苦的付出。
That is why they did not see the hard work of their parents.
那父母也没有教导孩子感恩，
The parents also did not teach the children to be thankful.
所以即使他自己很辛苦的付出，
So no matter how hard they work for their children,
孩子却没有感受到他们的辛苦啊。
their children will never appreciate their hard work.
那这就是双方的错。
So both parties have fault.
所以我们不但自己你要学会感恩啊，
So not only we ourselves should know how to be
你
thankful,
一定要教导你的孩子学会感恩。
we should also teach our children to be
我们
thankful.
要把上帝的信仰传给他们，
We should pass the faith to them.
不要没有节制的溺爱他们，
Do not spoil them
以为这是为他们好，
and thought that this is for their own good.
事实上他们不会感到幸福，
But eventually they will not have the
也
happiness
不会珍惜所有的，
and will never appreciate what they have.
反而看为是理所当然。
Instead, they will take it for granted.
说学习活出感恩，便是活出敬虔的生活。
Learning to live a grateful life is to live out a reverence life.
世界和其中所充满的都是我的，
Everything in it, the world, belongs to me.
所以我们从上帝的宣告，让我们学习活出感恩的生活。
From God's proclamation, let us learn to live out a thankful life.
我们要活出敬虔的生活。
We have to live out a reverence life.
第一，我们要尊重上帝，他是主，我们是客。
Firstly, honor God. He is the master, we are the guests.
第二，我们当知道我们自己的身份是管家的身份，
Secondly, know that we are a steward.
我们只有使用权，没有拥有权。
We only have the right to use and not the right to own.
第三，我们要心存感恩，
Thirdly, be thankful,
我们要懂得我们所拥有的都是从上帝而来的。
knowing that whatever we have comes from God.
我们祷告。
Let us pray.
天父，我们再一次的谢谢你，谢谢你，因为你教导我们，我们所拥有的都是从你那里而来的。我们是这个世界的管家，求主你帮助我们，让我们懂得尊重你为主，你才是这个世界的主人，你也是我们生命的主宰。主啊，教导我们，让我们能够活出管家的身份和生活，让我们知道在世界上我们只有使用权、享有权，我们没有拥有权。求主你帮助我们，让我们懂得我们所领受的都是从你那里而来的，是你赐给我们白白的恩典，让我们心存感恩，也让我们晓得如何教导我们的下一代存着感恩的心来生活。求主你帮助我们，让我们学习活出敬虔的生活。祷告仰望，靠我主耶稣基督得胜的名求，阿们。